We now look into the guys that stood out to me from the first day of fall camp, according to the video provided to us by University of Alabama. And there were a few standouts from the first day, but the first one, Jahim Gibbs. Everybody is buzzing about Jahim Gibbs. There's an old statement that says, if people ain't talking about you, you ain't doing something right. Everybody's talking about Jahim Gibbs, from coaches to offensive players, defensive players, fans, media. Everybody's talking about Gibbs and what he's going to bring to this Alabama offense from an explosive, big play, pop the top off, running back perspective. You know, if you're watching him on screen, he's got big speed. He's got big speed, big bursts, big explosiveness, big cuts, big agility, big time back. We saw what he did at Georgia Tech last year. 1,800 all-purpose yards, 7 touchdowns. And speaking with Henry To'o today, Alabama linebacker, he said, I have never guarded a running back like Jahim Gibbs before. He's helping me improve my game. He's so fast. He's so quick. He's so explosive. He makes such great cuts, like the guy is gone. You go back to the spring game, 75-yard touchdown run inside Bryant Denny that had fans go, oh, okay, we see you. We see what we're getting with this young man right here. Everybody's talking about Gibbs. Looking forward to seeing him throughout fall camp and the 2022 season. He stood out first day of practice. The number 2 guy that stood out to me, Jaylen Milam. Just how big he is. Look at this film. He looks like Deshaun Watson wearing that number 4 jersey. Big, strong, chunky, athletic, improvement as a passer. I mean, throughout the first day of camp, if you watch the film, Bill O'Brien, offensive coordinator, kept saying, way to place that ball there, Jaylen. Good throw there, Jaylen. Way to put it right there, Jaylen. That's what we want for you to do. And that size, that athleticism, that ability, gotta have that on the field. And you're seeing he is making those improvements even more as a distributor of the football. Got to have this young man on the field in some way, shape, form, and capacity. But Jaylen Milam definitely stood out to me. Moving on down to our third guy that stood out here. We're going to flip this over to the defense. We're going to stay with the offensive side of the ball, where we pick up JoJo Earl. JoJo Earl, to me, is greatly improved as a receiver. He came in the 2021 class out of Texas. We all know, fast guy, quick twitch guy. But JoJo Earl had some catches day one. Christian Leary had some big ones, too. And this is going to be a big year for Leary as well. But JoJo Earl, number 10, had some catches that had me go, okay. Last year was kind of fast, maybe a little bit too fast for his own good. Kind of, didn't know how to slow down, distribute the body, stop, catch the football, and start back up. He's got a better gist of that now. As you watch the over-the-head catch there he makes from Bryce Young, stopping on a dime, catching the ball right there on the slant and the bang 8 routes. JoJo Earl more improved here. He and Christian Leary both, but Earl making these catches here, much more improved as a receiver. Excited about him. Now we flip over to the defense where we pick up Jahim Otis. Folks, 342 pounds, ain't supposed to move like that. Look at him just get out of there. He moves up and he just bursts out of there. 342 pounds, ain't supposed to be booking it like that. This just tells you his determination to be in shape. Get in shape, stay in shape, be in shape, going from 416 to 342. And he tweeted this out here on social media just a few days back. And I'm excited. I mean, this is a young man that is going to get playing time. He is going to earn him some reps out there on the field. How many reps will he steal from guys like DJ Dale, like a Jamil Burroughs, remains to be seen. But 91 is a name to keep your eyes on. He's focused. He's hungry. 342 pounds. It's supposed to be that agile. It's pretty agile right there coming from Jahim Otis. And last but not least here, another freshman that stood out to me. Yes, Preston. Wide receiver number 18 from Louisiana. Worked with Devontae Smith all offseason. You can tell. Because if you watch his routes, it's just like Smitty. He runs like Smitty, stops like him, catches the ball like him, attacks the ball like him. He's bigger than what I thought he would be. So you got some physicality there on him. He can jump up there and he can make those catches, and he's turning some heads here in fall camp. Now this is me. He breaks that rotation and plays a lot this season. We'll have to see. He could, but receiver is a position where Bama is so stacked and so deep in, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a stretch, but watching him day one of practice, 18, Shaz Preston, he definitely stood out. He definitely caught my attention with not just his size, but his catch radius, his routes, hands, and the catching ability that he has there at that position. So those are just a few guys that from the tape that was provided from us by the University of Alabama Athletics Department, those are just some guys that stood out to me there first day of fall camp.